It caught on in a flash.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash.
I'm Luke Summerhays,
I'm James J. Miles.
I'm Andrew Rice.
I'm James the Jester Stewart.
and you're listening to Monster Mash.
And on this week, we're hunting the Gypceros.
Ooh.
Wyverns that can generate disorienting flashes of light by striking their prominent crests. Their rubbery hide resists blunt impacts and makes shock traps less effective. Beware, the poisonous saliva they spit can flow down slopes.
Can it?
Is that
the design department getting really fucking overeager, and then the guy's going, no, you can't do that. No.
Guys in programmer are like, we don't have the physics engine for this. What are you doing?
Nah, it definitely sounds like a Molyneux promise, doesn't it? Like,
I always forget the Gypceros is resistant to shock traps, but
never forget.
it's not.
Where are you coming from?
Alright, take that. Come down, Gary Barlow.
You know, I need to take that reference in wherever possible.
I didn't realise to take that reference at first. I thought you were joking about 9/11.
What? Sorry, what? Sorry, have I missed what that even refers to?
Whenever I hear it, never forget, that's the first place my brain goes.
Well,
But yeah, design-wise, he kind of just looks like a purple young Cuckoo. But in terms of the battle, he's a lot more interesting, I think.
his shape's similar, yeah, but
he's just
I suppose silhouette, he looks similar, but actually, he has
the
really
only
got the
attack,
feathery.
the only attack that's similar is both him and the Cuckoo do like the peck attack.
He's like your kind of classic dark version of a character, I feel, or a monster in this instance.
Yeah.
he's the monster.
You know, he's kind of like your brightly coloured young Cuckoo, and then there's the dark version in the Gypceros. But I think design-wise, he does look a bit different, like because he's not got
He's not got the feathers, he's got the scaly skin.
That's it, and he doesn't
Rubbery
have
skin.
the rubbery skin. It says in design. Come on, the design notes. He doesn't have the flayed out ears as well, does he?
No,
No, that's true.
he's got the crest. He's prominent
The feature.
features. Like you said.
Yeah. And the beak's a little different too. It's kind of more curved.
Hmm.
You're fucking wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just really just his body shape, like the peck attack, that makes him similar to Cuckoo, like nothing else.
Yeah. I would say he's more similar to Garuga, and Garuga more similar to Yan Cuckoo. Sorry.
They
I
are
think
of the same
Gypceros.
family.
Oh yeah, they both got Yan, so...
Yeah, I think Gypceros is definitely part of the overall family, but it's like the cousin nobody speaks to.
Like, forgetting his
Because
vision.
that always steals other
He
people.
always young Cuckoo invites him round for Christmas dinner, and then he walks out with like the silverware. Fucking
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere, just flashes somebody.
They're like,
else.
not again! Stop inviting you to things. As he walks about, runs out the house in that fucking stupid charge, gobbing poison up the stairs so it slides down the slope.
That's not a slope. That's
Extending his tail, whipping
someone
it back
does
and forth
not
in case
understand
someone's
stairs,
chasing
I
him.
don't think.
Jay's stairs are just a big slide.
Yeah,
How do you
That's-
get
that's-
up
It's
the
a nightmare
slide?
going up.
Yeah.
Great fun going up.
that's what all
Andy, are you
stairs are like
telling
in
me you
summers.
never climbed up the slide?
I'm a good boy, so no.
A good boy loves take that. That's it. Talking about the design, weren't we?
But well, yeah, visually we've decided that he's got the shape of the young Cuckoo, but he's not that similar. Luke was wrong.
Yep, that's very true.
But the
Yeah.
actual fight of him is one of the most interesting.
Exactly, yeah. He's definitely one of the more fun fights, I think, in the whole game, I would say.
That's a bit far.
I would
No,
genuinely say that.
you've got so many things that you can attack you with, though. Like, that makes him like really interesting compared to
There's
others.
a couple of them that no one else really has as well.
Yeah, like the death fake out,
Oh, yeah.
the
Well, the
flash.
death fake out's not good. Like it's
Oh, it's a
the
laugh.
very first time when you don't know anything about it, and then it just becomes a bit annoying.
No, because it could still catch you out occasionally.
only in a fucking multi-monster hunt. Like the
No, there was.
design of the
I hadn't
hunt
fought him for a
ending.
while.
Right, okay, well that's you being an idiot. Like the fact that the fucking end game screen hadn't showed up, right? That,
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. There probably was multi-monster hunter who's caught me out.
You can forget though, and I think when you do forget, it makes a fun moment. You're
But
like,
how
like
do you
that-
forget? Like it's so core to what he's about. We're talking about it now
Because-
because it's so cool.
as we established earlier on, some of us don't concentrate on what we're hunting. We're just like, cool, monster's dead.
I like the fact Capcom went so far, like as taking a like they cut out the music as well of the Gypceros like entirely. So like that's how
Yeah, and on the
trying to fool you.
on the touch screen, his picture fades out. and
Yeah, the
everything.
target
That's
does.
just fucking annoying because you have to remember
Can
to
you
turn
not-
it on again afterwards.
Can you not carve him as well?
Yeah,
You can, yeah.
I don't
So,
think
I mean,
like a proper carve from it. Like you
No,
only
it's
get,
like
a
dash
dash
juice or something like that,
something.
isn't it? Yeah.
I wouldn't actually mind if they put in the like a little fake monster like defeated symbol like on the screen.
I'd
Just to
prefer
throw you
it.
off.
Like at least
Yeah, they
you
could have
might
done something-
actually be confused.
Something Kojima and like spelled it wrong or something.
Fishing mailed.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah.
What?
It didn't fool me the first time. So let's go around. Did it fool you the first time? Because it didn't fool me. I remember it quite well playing.
We kind of mentioned it though to you.
You were hinting that something was
I had
happening, but
something
then
got surprised that you
yeah,
did.
and then I
You know,
just kept attacking him because like I saw there was still blood coming out. I was like,
I think Andy was there as well. And me and Andy, like both of us just like stopped and watched. Like,
yeah,
watched what you were doing.
just me like hacking, like to fucking
You're,
kill him.
like, hacking away.
But I didn't even clock that he was playing dead. I was just like, oh, he's lying down because he was. I thought I'd been knocked him over or something.
Mhm.
I wasn't moving, and like in retrospect, thinking back, I probably should have been like, oh, what's going on? But didn't fool
Like,
me
you
first
just
time.
did not care. We were baffled. We were like, "What's going on? He's still fighting it."
Not gonna lie, I really wanted you to die on that first one.
It
Just
would've
for,
been a good-
just
it
for
would've
the
been-
what the fuck moment.
Yeah, it would have been a good moment. It would have. What were you guys? Did you guys get fooled?
I think, like Andy says, it's when I've been fighting it on a multi-monster quest that it's properly fooled me.
It's tricked you. Yeah, makes sense.
I think he's general, like when he actually wakes back up, his attack only comes from the front, so like if you're behind him,
No, because his
Like,
tail
you're not
whips
gonna-
around like mad too.
was it?
Yeah, the tail's the worst bit of
I've
that.
always like been behind him though when he's down and never got hit by the tail.
I don't know. His tail's
Yeah, it's
definitely the
lucky.
worst bit.
And it's the flash he does as well. I like that his whole design is designed around being a big scaredy coward. Like just
Yeah.
running about, flashing you, playing dead. He's just genuinely a big coward. And poison as well. I suppose like he would gob on you and then run away and then play dead.
Coward's weapon.
Yeah, that's what they always say in fantasies and stuff.
And we do.
And
What?
pinching shit off you.
And panic and shit as well. Yeah, big filthy thief.
I thought you were going to say something else there. Obvious.
Nope, not me.
I've said a few times it's annoying you can't. It would have been cool if you could, when you kill him, one of your calves would be what he'd stolen.
No, you'd be fucking annoying.
I feel
Probably
that would be
something
good for
shit you
any
miss out on
monster that
yourself.
steals stuff off you. You know the general cat areas that are in the map?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it works for when Gypceros like steals items,
don't
but if you
think
go
it
back
does.
there, you can recollect it.
I doubt it would. It wouldn't really.
I know it
exist.
works for the cats, but
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, I think when Gypceros steals something, it's
isn't it?
gone.
Same with Chameleos, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I still haven't fought one of them.
that's why you should always have the anti-theft skill though when you're fighting, especially Chameleos.
One thing they've kind of one thing that I noticed they've taken out when I went back to play Full Ornament and fought the Gypceros is the fact that he can run on walls in that game. And I don't think he can in this, can he? I've not noticed him doing it.
Maybe you're just not fighting him in because Monster
It's just-
Hunter 4 had very three-dimensional.
It's
Yeah, there's
the
more
enclosed area in that volcano, really. That's the only time he really does it, I thought.
Yeah, there was like a general change though. Like a lot of the monsters are like that in Generations. That's why some of the fights are a bit less interesting. I've found in Generations compared to 4.
It's
I
because in
wonder why-
Generations they've used maps from all throughout the series.
Yeah, the maps
So
are
in
more.
4, the maps were deliberately built to, handle the mounting and the.
Even the new,
trying to make the game as 3D as possible.
even the new map in Generations is like it's really flat.
Looking forward to Monster Hunter 5 and the
I
maps
was
will be
about to say, I'm
designed
hoping
in the
it's
game.
going to be really built from the ground up to be very different and more kinetic than the older games.
And it'll be
I
on
got a feeling it will
Switch.
be.
Ooh.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about what the name of the Gypceros sound like?
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. So, Saros comes from the Greek karos for horn, like, rhinoceros.
Oh, makes sense, got his crest then, I suppose.
Yeah. Gyp is a word meaning to cheat or swindle, which makes sense. That's why he's the Gypceros. He steals things from you, he pretends to be dead, he tricks you with his flash and chuck poison at you.
And where does the word gyp come from, Luke?
Yeah, that's a fun one. Whenever I look it up, sites like Wikipedia and Dictionary.com say, oh, it's unknown, it just sort of appeared in the 19th century. But I've always, when I've heard it, used by, well, I live in the countryside, so scum. People use it as an offensive word for gypsies, which is itself sort of an offensive word for travelling people. So I'm pretty sure the word gyp is a well-offensive term. People trying to say that, travellers are thieves and cheats and criminals.
Like it was a slur back in Victorian England.
Oh, yeah, gypsy is a slur because people thought travellers came from Egypt.
Really? That is fucking... What?
Not a word you should be using in polite company. And now Capcom have named a monster with it, so...
So it's not something I've actually heard used, but maybe that's...
Like I said, I live in the countryside surrounded by racists and arseholes, so people use words like gyp. And,
No, but I've heard of, like, or something, but never, like, just gyp. Like, so it's not very catchy, is it? Like, I think people need to work a bit harder on their...
Oh, you're racist. Like,
I'm going to have to cut where you said... I've never heard the word not used in sort of the same breath as...
No, but I've never heard anyone say gyp at all, so...
No, you're not.
No, genuinely never heard it.
Weird you've heard but you've not heard it.
Well, that's why I'm confused.
I wonder if that's like anything to do with the Japan, obviously like a culture thing.
I suspect it's the translation just weren't even aware of the origin of the word gyp. Because like I said...
And they were just looking for a word that means like kind of thief.
But it's like how Donkey Kong...
That wasn't directly thief.
Like Donkey Kong, they didn't know that donkey means donkeys. They just, knew donkey the insult.
Mm-hmm.
What?
The character Donkey Kong?
Familiar with him.
When Miyamoto was making up his name, he was looking up a word that means stupid and found donkey, and that's what he used.
Huh.
Did
not know that.
Gaming Factoid 101.
Mate, I don't know.
To be honest though, like
I didn't know that.
Gypceros would have the same ring to it.
No.
But it is the one name in Monster Hunter where like I feel bad like saying it. Because obviously like the term gyp isn't good.
I didn't feel bad saying it. It's what
It's just a bit weird.
Because I'd never have even connected the two, so I certainly...
It's only because I go and try and seek out the origins of these names.
Yeah.
Gyp and Saros.
You've just fucking ruined everything for us.
No, I always kind of guessed. I never went out and like looked it up or anything, but I kind of guessed like, if it's stealing stuff. Like obviously that's a bad thing to say, but
Wiktionary says probably from the term gypsy due to a stereotype of the Roma as swindlers. The Gypceros armour is like just really generic Monster Hunter armour. But I guess it makes sense because this is a monster from the very first game.
Was he in the first one? I never
Yep.
knew.
Yeah.
Can he do all shit back then as well? Like the Flash and like the Play Dead? Or was he just
Flash
basically...
has got to be in it. Like, Flash has been a
the Flash would definitely be there. I'd say.
I mean, that's his whole thing, so it must have all been there.
You think so?
Yeah,
Just
it
seems
was
like- he
the
just
Play
feels
Dead
like-
was as well, and that they actually didn't put the big quest complete up or something stupid. I don't know.
I'm just looking at like the mail armor just now for it, and it looks like super bulky for what I expected from the Gypceros.
I thought it'd be like the Pezioth armour, it was just like a rubber suit. And it
Yeah.
didn't against electricity, but nothing else. But no. We briefly mentioned purple Gypceros, but he is just tougher and more poisonous.
That's
Sweet.
it, mate.
Done. Bish bash
Cover
bosh.
that one. We're fighting a willy. It's a Kezu. Join us next week. Tweet pictures at AndyMan949. Pictures of people walking up slides. Or alternatively, pictures of Gary Barlow.
If you can find a picture of Gary Barlow walking up the slide.
Thanks for listening.
I'm a little worried about trying to do the Gypceros in pants. Tongues, or...
Yeah. So I don't know why. I've got like a weird sort of bit on the end of my tongue that keeps sort of flaming up.
Have you been like licking rocks?
Oh shit, you're not meant to do that. They're really tasty.
Like the rock you get like, you know, the seaside, the Minster. Like you and had something written through the middle.
Like stick of rock. It's like the most basic, no brand.
Normally it's the place, isn't it? It's like...
Yeah.
I'm just starting to wonder now if there's a website where you can get them done custom.
Oh, definitely.
Because I could just send everyone for Christmas just sticks of rock that say like you're a cunt.
Oh, I should have done that. Obviously.
You've been playing like a damn fiddle. Get from a 2 rows.
Oh, I only had to write custom stick and I've got custom sticks of rock. Do you require a printed rock label? No, thank you. Price. Oh, fuck me! Prices start at £175.
What the fuck?
The minimum you can order is 100 though, so...
Okay.
I mean... I probably would enjoy having 100 sticks of rock that would say you are a cunt, but...
Smiling every time you take like a bite.
So someone over to his house and just sort of gives them away as gifts.
Fuck's sake, man. I went Joe Blazing and I didn't bring any fucking dash.
I don't know where this prick's going to be.
I woke up in the secret area, so... well, not the
No,
secret
not
area,
far.
but where the lad is.
Yeah, the veggie on it.
Veggie me, you'll veggie me like that.
What?
I don't know.
That was bad. No two ways about that one.
Oh, I found him, by the way, he's right at the top.
I'm here. I'm ready to cast.
Still fighting a monster.
So still,
We're
basically
hunting it.
started.
Yes.
Why the fuck? Why the fuck did you stand there? You know what he was fucking doing.
He got
Yeah, I
caught by
thought
the
I'll
fucking
keep
trick.
clobbering him.
No.
Hyper next then.
Do you want to not nearly die, please?
Are you wearing armour?
No.
Jay, you wearing armour, you cunt.
I thought we were wearing armour.
No armor.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
I had full health.
Get it
come
together.
I
on.
had full health. What the fuck?
How the hell could you forget your armor of all things?
Do you know that moment in an RPG where your clearly under-level party gets bailed out by like a warrior who's like 99 levels above you, just purely because of the defense? Obviously,
I thought you were actually talking about being that good, not just.
no,
thinking.
fuck, I'm not that arrogant.
I thought you were just gonna fucking stick a snake's head through a spike. That's what Sephiroth does, isn't it?
No, he does. You're right.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were talking about then, because that happened
was-
in Harry Potter that I read the other day. Like, you saying that Jay is Voldemort's dad?
Oh,
Show you.
kicked to death.
Yeah,
Hey.
suck it, bitch.
That was a tough one, guys.
Yeah, that one was.
No, Jay, you barely scraped through there.
I know. I was really struggling.
Fucking cut.
Or some of us
I-
survived without wearing any armour.
I think I had to. Well, I probably.
Wait, did you survive? Luke,
Yeah, I didn't faint in that one.
Someone did.
Yeah, no, I did. But like, fucking what?
What?
You're the one that normally dies.
Yeah, I paid attention for once.
I blame my death on not having dash.
I blame my death on not having armour.